Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today for project 1 web design, our group is designing a website for Marvel character that is Moon Knight. So my name is Muhammad Rafiq bin Hassan. My matrix number is 01DDT21F2041.
And my name is Muhammad Fawaz bin Ahmed Azman. Number matrix 01DDT21F2027.
And my name is Muhammad Sufyan bin Tuah. My metric cards is 01DDT21F2023.
Okay, so I will present our website now. Present. Okay, this this is our website. As you can see here, this is our website that based on Marvel character that we choose. So we choose Moon Knight. So as you can see, this is our header, this is our banner, and this our details about Moon Knight that has three characters: Stephen Grant, sorry, Mark Spector, and Mr. Knight. So this is the gallery, and this is the footer. So first of all, I will explaining about the header. So first, uh, as you can see, we have header with ID head. So this is for, sorry, this one for the header. Alright, and so this is the image for the banner, and this is all about the menu. As you can see, we can show the CSS. Wait, so this is the header CSS. Okay, this is the body CSS, which will customize the overall website. So we use the background color, margin 0, padding 0, and the font family poppins and serif for all the text in the website. So this is the CSS for the header, the whole header. Okay, and this is the CSS for header image. Essentially for setting dia punya the size and the height. Okay, this is CSS for header UL, header ULLI, and header ULLI A. A is stands for the text, and the text for the menu. See home, profile, appearance, all in A, LI, UL, and in the header. Okay, after that, okay, head image. So head image is for the image. Here, this whole image. So we can see the CSS. Okay, this is the image for the CSS. So we put the URL in the CSS and not in the HTML. So and then we have our section for the banner, the text here, right here, the left, to the right. As you can see, head image. So this is the ID Moon Knight P. So you can see here in the CSS. Sorry. Uh, okay. As after that, we will explain about the information here. I will transfer this to Muhammad Fawaz.
Okay, thank you to Muhammad Afiq. So I'm going to present about the biography. So the animation function is thanks to JavaScript function, which is intersection observer. So it can be, so when scrolling, it will pop up like this. Yeah. Okay. So for the codings, is this. For HTML, we use the section ID for whole section, which is ID biography. We use ID so the head can be clicked and automatically scrolling into the sections. So in section ID, section we got header, which is biography, which is this biography. Which is this biography. Okay. So we break it with the title line. So under the biography, we got title lines. Then we got profiles. So we have three profiles, which is first is Stephen Grant. Next, class profile is Mark. Then next, class profile is for Mr. Knight. So we break the profile with the title lines, which is the line that display to break, which is line to that display to break the profiles, break between profile. So here we got hero image, which is image for the profiles. Then these are the for these are the head, weight, eyes, and hair. Then we got the text, which is the history. Then we got mark is also the same, but only the history of biodata. Next for Mr. Knight is also the same, but have the history of paragraph. So next we go to the CSS. So these are the section for biography, which is we use position relative. So for H3, which is the biography text, we use positions and font family for pins, font size 43 pixels, and margin left for 50 pixels, and we use color for this hex code. Then so for profile H4, so for H4 is also the same. We use text transforms uppercase. Then for biography, which is the text for every profile, we use font weight 500, font style normal, font size 24. Then for table, which is the height, weight, hair, eyes color, we use margin left 120. Biography profile tables is using display as table, border collapse separate, for sizing border box, and padding bottom 20 pixels. So for last child, this is the last child, and this is the first child. For last child, we'll use font size 24 pixels and normal font weight, which is header font weight, which is bold. And the first child is we use font weight 300. Next is text bio. We only use the normal font size, default font size, which width 550, padding bottom 100. So we break those profile with line break, which is 1030 pixels width and only 3 weight, 3 height. So for background color is this, border radius is 50 pixels. So for hero image, we use position, absolute, and float right, which the width is 290 and the height is auto. So for mark is also the same, And text biomarks is also the same. So we follow Mr. Knight. Then for text bio Mr. Knight is also the same. For line break is none because we don't put any colors, but we just want to separate this with appears ins. So it cannot be rapat. Uh, so these are the function in JavaScript which use constant hidden elements equals to document dot query selector all dot profile. So first dot profiles. So next is constant observer, new intersection observer, entries. So entries for each entries. So we got console.log entry. So if entry is intersecting, so entry target list will add show classes. So these are the first. So when it is intersecting or it is scrolling, it will show the dot class shows, which is opacity 1, filter 0, and transform translate to 0. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Fawaz, for your explanation. And right now, I will explain to you for this section, appears in section over here. So, okay. Firstly, the section ID is appears in, and the header is appears in for header 4. The class is line appear, and we have 6 images over here. For the images, we're using comic gallery class. Aku buka mic tak? Buka kan? Aduh, banyak sekali. Buka. Okay. Kat ni dia. For this section, we have 6 images. All of the image, we are using comic gallery class. And for the each of the image, we using the header as the title, H2. And lastly, the ideal line appears too for this line. That the CSS for the style is the section ID appears in. The position is relative with 100%. Height is 600 pixel and the background color is this color. This section is for the whole background, the overall background over here. After that, appearance image. The display is flex. Flex is to make it to make the appearance in row. The padding is 5 pixel, the width is 70% for the to make it in the middle, and transform translate to 16% and 50 pixels. This is X and Y axis. After that, ID appears in H4. This is the title for the images. And then the line appear is this one. After that, the line appear 2 is this line over here. And then for dot comic gallery, the margin is 30 pixels and the cursor is pointer. So if you look at the cursor, when I hover above the image, it will change to a pointer appearance. After that, dot gallery image. The width is 150 pixel, height is auto, and the filter is drop shadow to make the appearance under the image to have shadow. And dot comic gallery hover image. The cursor is pointer, and then filter blur, transform, translate Y, and then transition to 100 ms. This is to make it appear uh, from below to top, like this. After that, dot comic gallery hover H2. The cursor is pointer and filter is grayscale. Transform translate Y negative 20 pixel, and then the transition is 200 ms. This is H2 is the title for the images. After that, dot comic gallery H2 is to make the font size of the title to 14 pixel, and the color of the font is white. Thank you very much. I will pass to Afiq.
Thank you, Sufyan. So for the last part is footer. As you can see here, our footer, there is a logo on the left, and corporate HQ, customer inquiries, about Marvel, head page, and follow us. So first we look at their HTML. So as you can see, as we scroll down, we can see our footer part here, element. So all the element on the footer are contained in the group class called copyright. So first we have our image on the left, the link, and the text under that, copyright Marvel. And then after that we have class ID corporate HQ for the corporate HQ right here. And then we have link page for the here about Marvel and head page. And then we have class social media for the right side here and the image. So our link page class and social media class, for first our link page class, the text about Marvel and head page are linked with a link. Same also social media, but for social media not text but image are linked to link to go to another website. So we look at our CSS. So okay, this is a footer CSS. Okay, ni for the whole footer is display flags with 100% flags direction is row. So this is for if I will open our website, the display will be in horizontal and not vertical. All the text, image and such, it will be row. If you switch to column, it will go vertically. Okay, the background color is black and align item center. For footer that has a class copyright image, this is for the image copyright class. The width is 100 pixel and height auto, margin left and 50 px. So for P in class copyright, the font size is 10 pixel and margin left is 33 pixel. So for corporate HQ class ID, for H3, the color is white, so same as P. And for footer class IG, the width is 60 px and height is auto. Same also for Twitter and YouTube. This tree essentially is for customizing the size of the image here. So look, it will look aligned and the same. Okay, this is for class link page. The display is flags and the flags direction is column. So for div in class link page, the margin is 10 pixel, and in the a in div in class link page is text declaration none and font weight is 100. For hover in a on link page class is text declaration none and opacity 0.7. For footer.social media is for this one, the follow us. Okay, the display is flex and align item is enter. So social media p, this is for the text, is the color, we just access only color, and that's all. I think that's all, right? Yeah. Okay, uh, that's all for us, from us, so thank you very much. Stop.